everybody, it's Aubrey, and today I'm here to talk about a book series that I've written on a website called Wattpad. So pretty much on Wattpad, I have a series of, like I said, books. They're kind of short and everything. It's more like just a group of short stories, but I don't like to think of it as short stories. I don't know. It's hard to explain. But I do have a group of quote-unquote books on a website called Wattpad. And Wattpad is pretty much a space where you can read and write a ton of free books. I know that a few authors have stuff. I mean, you can write like fan fictions and mysteries and romance novels and really just anything you want in general. You can write anything you want on Wattpad. A lot of my friends and I all have Wattpads because actually Emma was the first one to have an account, I believe. Dan is not a taco, and that's her account name, and she recommended it to me, so I started using it, and I absolutely fell in love with the way that you can read and write whatever you want. It can be like any length and everything. You have a lot of freedom with it, and stuff. So I convinced all of our friends, like Charlotte and Matthew, Odin, Jet, Katrina. Well, not Katrina, actually. She doesn't have an account, but I'll make her create an account. But I've convinced them all to use Wattpad. Do you like my pile of pizza back there? Yeah, it's great. Yeah, right by my thumb. But anyway, I write a series of quote-unquote books on this website that I'm talking about, and I'll leave you guys links to each of our accounts in the description box below. Yes, I write these quote-unquote books, and it's called the Wedding Weekend series. So pretty much what I did is I decided, what would it be like for me and my friends once we grew up? Like, what are we going to do? So I decided that I would write some stories, since I love to write, about that. And it just kind of blossomed into this big thing that all my friends read, even the characters that I don't write about. Like, I put as the main people Jet, Katrina, Odin, Emma, Charlotte, Matthew, and I, the main 7. And I'm pretty much writing about what would happen if we were all grown up and everything. So, you know, we have like specific jobs and we're in relationships and everything, and you know, these are all like ships, so really none of them are real, just so you know. Like, I have a few gay ships, and they are not real gay ships. So, yeah, stuff like that. So just know that none of the relationships in the story are real. Oh, also Adam. I forgot about Adam. There's 8 of us that I wrote about. I'm sorry, Adam. But pretty much, so I just wrote about us 8 and what it would be like if we got older. And so the first one is called Wedding Weekend. That's mainly about Emma and Matthew getting married, and there's some baby drama involving Katrina and everything that you'll have to read about. That one's probably my least favorite out of the 4. Let's see, then the next one is Amber Reunion, and Amber Reunion brings in a lot of drama from the plots in the first one. And then the third is June Promises, and that also brings in a lot of twists and a lot of drama and everything, and yeah, and the 4th one that I'm currently working on, which is the final one, would have to be Violet Memories, and Violet Memories is just kind of tying it all together. We get to see the final relationships, and we get to see, like, I don't know, just where everybody's lives really do wind up ending, since, not their lives ending, but I just mean how their lives end up, because, you know, it's the end of the series. So, pretty much, it's just mainly about me and my friends as grown-ups and everything, but it has been really fun to write. I started the first one Christmas 2013, and now it is May 2014. So, you know, it has taken a while, but, you know, it's been a project that I absolutely love doing. I post a chapter every Friday on Wattpad, except sometimes I do more often. I hear my little brother screaming downstairs, so I'll check on him in just a minute. And pretty much for each book, I write a short story as well. Like for the first one, for wedding weekend, we have An Unexpected Romance, which is about Emma and Matthew. For the second one, Amber Reunion, we have a short story called A Dangerous Flame, which is about Charlotte and Tom. For the third one, we have a short story about two characters that aren't really in the Wedding Weekend series that much, but, you know, I think I've mentioned them a few times at least, but it's about my friends Kayla and Nick. And the last one is about me. It's called Pressured, and it's me in my character, in like a college-age relationship with a guy named Jason. And like I said, none of this is real. None of it at all, because these are some pretty heavy topics. That hasn't really happened to us because we're all, like, middle schoolers. So, yeah, that hasn't really happened or anything. It's just the plot. So, you know, I absolutely I love how this turned out. It has really blossomed into something huge, and it is something that I absolutely can be proud of. I don't know. I'm really satisfied with it, and I'm going to be really sad when it comes to an end, but you know, all good things have to end at some point. So if you guys wouldn't mind, please check out the Wedding Weekend series. It would mean so much to me. And also check out my friends' accounts that I'll also put, let me think first. I'll put links to their accounts in the description below as well. So, yeah, if you haven't checked them out already, please do. I really appreciate it. Thank you for watching, and, yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.